Well, prime time is happening in Colorado. So I wanted to talk about that because my wife is actually an alumni of Colorado Buffalo. So she's a Buffalo from Denver. I don't know. She's actually kind of excited. To hear that her school might actually be doing well again in college football. So we shall see. They're coming off 1-11 last year. They hired Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. I'm actually excited. I think this is probably one of the best moves. In reality, it would have been cool to see him come to Iowa Hawkeyes. I would have been actually kind of excited to see that. But I'm actually excited to see this happen. And the reason being is I think he has the opportunity to really take this NIL, to really take the social media right now of college sports and everything into the next realm. He's really smart. He's using I think his oldest son, Deion Sanders, the C junior. He's doing all the editing. He's doing recording in regards to social media. So that's helping get their brand out, getting everything about Coach Prime, the behind the scenes. Kids from the ages of 15, I want honestly even younger, maybe 10 to 20 years old right now. They're all on social media. They know what's going on. They see this behind the scenes. They want to be a part of that. So his recruiting is unbelievable right now. I think this past year, I think just in the transfer portal alone, they're like in the top 3. And then just from high school recruiting stands, I think they're in the top 30. I mean, combined, they have a top 25 recruiting class. Holy shit, they're gonna be fucking badass. And then they're flipping 5-star athletes. What's his name? The other cornerback that's coming from, I think from Florida. He's coming here or coming there to Boulder, Colorado. They're gonna have a solid team. Now, will they have a winning record next year? I don't know. It'll be interesting. I can't see it. I could see it happening. Who knows? But it's exciting to see this happen. And I think everybody's like, oh, is Coach Prime, does he have the smarts to be able to run a squad, run a team, in Division One? In reality, he's gone through. He was a Florida State alum. He went on to the NFL, won Super Bowls, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he's amazing. He's been through it all, so he has the experience in regards to that. But also just a swag, man. That's a swag. That's it. Kids love that shit. They eat that shit up. I think him having that swag is gonna help recruiting. It's gonna help everything. And he's got a great team, dude. You got to see. Who he's got. He got that Sean, the coach Sean from Kent State. Kent State University. He was the head coach there, and he's a great offensive coordinator. And right now they're going to have 2 lockdown cornerbacks next year. So give them 2 years. I think I can definitely see it. Maybe 3. Who knows? We'll see. And then the thing about him being in the Pac-12, they won't have to compete with USC and UCLA in two years, guys. I don't know if a lot of people have looked that far or thought about that. Colorado doesn't have to worry about those 2. They're going to the Big Ten. They're going to have to worry about Iowa, of course, those guys. But Colorado won't have to worry about those 2 juggernauts, or at least recruiting wise in that sense. But man, I could see him turning this around. Imagine this, if they, in the next 2 to 3, 4 years with the new expansion of the college playoff 2, could you see Colorado Buffaloes being ranked in the top 16? If they keep recruiting like this, yes. Why could they not be in the top 16? And if that's the case, they got a chance for a national championship. That'd be fucking insane. Think about that. If that happens within 3 or 4 years, that would be interesting. And then where does it go from there? We shall see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm addicted to watching their social media too, on YouTube, watching his son's channel and just kind of following them and seeing the behind the scenes. It's really intriguing, and it's really cool to see how they're going about this, how they're turning it around. How, if you guys wondering what a head coach does, I think Coach Prime does a good job of representing the school and representing what he is. He's the head. He makes the top decisions. He's not doing the day to day. That's what the assistant coaches and stuff for. But he brings his persona, he brings his views, his outlook and everything, and then he helps run the organization. So he's just kind of the head of the snake. That's what he really is. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was telling my wife I bought her some new Colorado Buffs gear, so she's freaking excited. I told her, man, you might as well give me a fucking Coach Prime shirt or something like that. It'd be kind of cool. But I like I said, I like Deion Sanders. I like what he's, I like that swag, man. That's what they call it. That's it brings excitement to the game, and I think he's gonna change some heads here in the next 2 to 3 years. That's for damn sure. So excited to see him. We'll see how he turns out, and we'll see how the Buffaloes do in the next couple years, man. Stay tuned. It's gonna be exciting.